Fitin10 Nation, it is day 21 of the Fitin10 challenge. We are now officially 30% through the challenge, almost a third of the way. And we start scans tomorrow. See how much progress you've made. I want to remind you that you need to follow all the pillars of the challenge, especially your diet. A lot of you are, well, I know there's some of you that are doing your diet really well, and there are some of you who are not. So I want to remind you that all your food counts, all right? And there's some questions about that, which I'll get to. All your food counts, every bit of it, okay? So also understand this is a process. By the way, I should let you know that tonight, because I get a free meal, like you do too, if you obey all your macros. So I ate an entire large pizza. It's empty. So entire large pizza to myself. It was vegetarian with ham, if you want to know. Ham and pineapple. So vegetarian with ham and pineapple. And I ate I ate 4 Nestor's cookies. The best cookies out there. 260 calories per cookie. So 4 cookies alone, over 1,000 calories. Okay? A large pizza, like the one I had, is, I would say, at least 3,000 calories. So I had a good 4,000 calories, which is slightly more than what I eat in a day, in one meal. And I had no problem eating it. Because this food is designed to be delectable, to be highly palatable, to be addictive, and that's why it's just so easy to eat. All right, there's no way I could eat all that. There's no way I could eat my entire diet in one, like my entire day of food in one meal. It just would not possibly. There's no way I could do it. This I ate with the cookies, and I could have kept eating, to be honest with you. I'd tell myself to stop. Pure and utter gluttony. Very good. Anyways, okay. One thing I want to tell you guys, because I don't think I talked about this. So, you guys realize that in my FitnessPal, okay, hopefully the glare is not bad on this. Okay, no, frick, man, it's my freaking ring light. Okay, you know you can change. I don't know if you can see that. If I go closer at an angle, it doesn't seem to get the glare so much. You can change the quantities of the food that you have, right? You know that. So, for example, this is stir-fry vegetables, Kirkland stir-fry vegetables. Those frozen ones that I showed you, I don't know, like maybe 10 days ago in a video. So you can change it, right? You can change the serving size from a cup to, well, they got tablespoons. I don't know who would measure their vegetables in tablespoons, but maybe you do. They have them in ounces, etc., etc. But we probably use cups, right? So cups, and then you can do number of cups, right? So you could do half a cup or 1 cup or 2 cups. So the reason I mention this is because some people, they don't realize this. And so, like, let's say they're having 2 cups of vegetables. They'll enter it in twice. So they'll put in a cup of vegetables and they'll do another cup of vegetables. Because they don't realize they can just put in 2 cups. Okay, so you have your serving size that you can modify, and you have the number of servings which you can modify. Okay, so just FYI, MyFitnessPal, number of servings and serving sizes you can modify. Okay, make sure you look at those. All right. One other thing I want to mention, I want to remind you guys, is protein is so important in this. It should be the foundation of every meal. Every meal, every time you sit down to eat, you should be getting a good serving of protein. Paramount. Really important. Watch my video on protein if you didn't. Day 17, I believe it was. It's not overrated, believe me. Not when it comes to fat loss. Trust me on that. Huge. All right. It's not just simply calories in, calories out. Calories in, calories out plays a huge role, yes, but it's not the end all be all. All right. Let's get questions here. Jogging at 1 pace versus intervals. Okay, so this person says that their heart rate monitor is not a very good one. They're just running at a regular pace. They're not doing intervals. I can't shut off that thing on my dryer. It drives me crazy. Anyways, so jogging at a just a steady pace versus the intervals, is it, is it really gonna make that much of a difference? Well, you're just not gonna burn as much energy essentially, and you're not gonna get, in theory, you're not gonna get as much of that EPOC, right? That excessive post-oxygen consumption, which basically just means you're not going to get the same kind of metabolic spike if you don't do the intervals. Okay, so you won't burn as many calories in and of the exercise itself, and you won't burn as many calories post-exercise. So I'd highly recommend that you do them. Okay? And by the way, if you go higher than the interval heart rate that I gave you, I'm okay with that. If you want to work harder than what I gave you, by all means, go ahead and do it. All right, somebody wrote me and said, you're not weighing food, but they're eating healthy. Listen, again, I don't want to be, I don't want to sound like a dick here, but, eating healthy really doesn't tell me anything. You might as well just say I'm eating good, okay? And that doesn't really mean, none of that means anything, okay? Because you can eat healthy, and I don't know how you define healthy. Really, how do you define healthy? I don't even know how to define healthy, really. Okay, so really what we have to be aware of is, listen, nutrition is important. So your micronutrients and, to a certain degree, your phytonutrients and antioxidants and stuff like that. But really when it comes down to it in terms of changing your body composition, largely we're talking about your macros here, okay? You need to know what your macros are. You need to know what your macros are. You cannot guess. Remember, I'm going to be making slight tweaks, very specific tweaks to your macros every week. So if you're off your macros, then my tweaks aren't really going to serve you at all. So start measuring your food. Plan and prepare. Don't take stabs in the dark. Listen, you can do all of that, but I can tell you right now that your rate of success will be very limited. Okay, so I don't know why you guys want to fight it. Just dive in and do it. It seems, what am I doing for time here? All right, I'm gonna rant here for a minute. It seems, what am I at? Almost 8 minutes. Okay, 1 minute here. I don't know, I find this with myself. Sometimes I'll look at something, I'm like, I don't really want to do it. And then, or I know I got to do it, but I don't really want to do it. Then I think about doing it, and it's all this thinking that, I build it up to be bigger in my mind than what it is, rather than just you know what? F it and just go and do it. Quit, you have to do this one thing, okay? Let me just use this as an example. So let's say you have to do this one thing. You have to do it. It's going to be better if you do it right. But then you're kind of doing it, but you're not really doing it well. And then, you're not getting nearly what you hope that you're going to get. It's just why not just do it exactly how you're supposed to do it? Right? Don't think about it. Too often we think about it, we think about how hard it's going to be, and then we just don't do it. It happens to me a lot, okay? And then I realize that, and I'm like, okay, you're not going to think about it. You're just going to do it. I literally talk to myself this way because that's what I need. So that's what I do. So hopefully maybe you'll do that. Maybe it'll help you. Quit making a big deal of everything and just go and do it. Okay? All right. Lots more I want to say here, but let's get the message of the day. Message of the day is this. It is what? Oh, it's a very basic one. Plan, prepare, and execute. It's pretty much what I was just talking about. Sort of. Okay? You need to plan and prepare, and then just execute. Don't make it more complicated. Don't make it more cumbersome in your mind. Don't think about how hard it's going to be. Don't think about how much work it's going to be. Don't keep putting it off. Just go and do it and get it done with, and you might be surprised about actually how easy it is. All right? So just set the wheels in motion and just do it. Why you choose to do something, and I know I might be speaking to you and you are doing everything, so, okay, but speaking to those who are not, why you choose to do it and not do it well, you know, it just, like, it's not good, okay? It's not good for the challenge in and of itself. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's good for, like, your own self-esteem, because you start to believe that you can't do it when in reality you can do it. All right? So just do a good job. Just get out there, do your best. Do your best. Go watch the film 1917. And then just go watch that film. When the film's over, you'll be like, okay, I can do it again. Like, I watched that film, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the gym and clean up. It was like, 10 o'clock at night. I didn't go to the gym and clean up, but, I felt like it after that. Because it just didn't feel like just didn't feel like a big deal at all. So, anyways, okay, almost 11 minutes in. I'm gonna leave now. Submit and commit. Just submit and commit yourself. That's all you gotta do. Dive in the water and swim like hell, okay? Just do it. I'm probably gonna sleep well tonight. Positive energy, positive vibes. Believe in yourself. You should. You can do this. You all can do this. Just make the choice to do it. And give some gratitude. Guarantee you'll feel better. Have a wonderful Friday evening. I'll see you for your scan. Hopefully you've booked it. I'm out of here. Just do the challenge. Quit fighting it. Quit being your own worst enemy. Just take it. Take the bull by the horns and go for it.